Hello and welcome to Workshop Wednesdays. I'm Steve and we are in sunny Houseford today, looking at 81 Papa 1. So today we're in Houseford with 81 Papa 1. I'm here with Tom, firefighter. We're going to talk about the equipment that's on the pumps and different scenarios they're used for. Okay, here's Tom.
Hello Workshop Wednesdays, my name is Thomas Easter. I'm an on-call firefighter here at Houseford.
Okay Tom, so we've come off blue lights, we're at scene. Say it's an RTC, so what would you do as a driver?
Okay, so the first thing I would do is fend off if needs be, shut the road if possible with the pump. After that's done, the OIC would get off and do a 360, assess the scene and see what requirements we actually need from the fire engine itself.
Okay, so when you say fend off, what do you mean by that?
So fending off is just adapting a position in the road, which means cars can't pass, and if they do not see us, they hit the fire engine and they get fended off away from us firefighters to keep us generally safe. At RTCs, the first thing we're going to do is stabilise the vehicle so that firefighters can actually get hands on. Yeah. So we've got stabilisation blocks in the back. We also carry Paratech, which is good for kind of really odd, unstable cars. Yeah. Things on its side, on its roof, just gives that stability. Okay. So we know that while we're moving, we're not going to actually hurt whoever's trapped inside. Yeah,
brilliant. So let's get off and have a look, shall we?
Let's do it.
Okay, Tom, so the Paratech gear you mentioned is in here. So this is what you use to stabilise the car?
Yeah.
Yeah? So just talk me through what you've got here. So these struts.
Okay, yeah, so these two struts, we put this base plate on the floor here. We would put that into a portion of the car and hook that, and effectively you make an A-frame. We then ratchet this up, make it real nice and tight, and that would just give us a nice strong triangle for us to work from. These combined can really give us a real stable car to work with, which means that while we're cutting things, it's not moving around, causing the casualty problems while we're doing it.
So for example, the casualty is trapped.
Yep. Would
you use the cutting gear, I imagine?
Absolutely, if needs be.
So let's just roll this out. So we've got our Palmatro cutting gear.
This tool we use for cutting, this one we use for spreading and for crushing. Yeah. So if something's slightly too big to get the cut round, what we can do is we can squeeze it into a shape that we can cut with this. Perfect. So we can, we adopt both together to make cuts viable.
Say we've arrived to a house fire. What do we do going forward from there?
Okay, so the first thing we do, roll up to a house fire, is ascertain whether we need to wear BA or not. Okay. Yeah, so the first thing the incident commander would do, he would put back a BA time check. Okay. So basically they'll radio through to control and make sure that the time we've got on this board matches their time. And also just lets them know that we're going to be committing BA to that incident. Okay, awesome. So squirting water, what happens next? Okay, so get the pump working. We're using the hose reels, put that on high, open a tank valve, we get water coming straight out the side of the hose reels. Yeah, so let's go around to see a hose reel.
So what would you go for here?
So we grab this one here. It's got 60 metres of hose on there, which will get us quite a way into a house. Generally can pull up just right in front, so it can probably much get us upstairs into the back bedrooms. And yeah, is that 22mm hose, and that will do quite a bit of water out there.
Okay, so you're already with fire gear on and your BA on. Yep. So what happens next when you need to pump water? Okay, so we need to get water to the incident. This would already be done by this stage, but I'll just show you for argument's sake. So start the engine up, put the PTO in, power takeoff. Yeah, that's it. Which will just get the engine power to the back pump. Yeah. And we'll then start using the water. So I'll just show you that now. Perfect. Okay, so thank you, Tom. I really appreciate your time today. One other thing though is a little bird tells me you're going to climb Ben Nevis with a ladder. That's correct, yeah. So myself and 10 other firefighters from Houseford are going to ascend Ben Nevis with a triple extension ladder off the pump. We're doing it for the Firefighters charity, and if you'd like to donate to our page, please follow the link in the description below. Thank you to everybody for stopping along to Workshop Wednesdays. I hope you learned a lot today about what happens when the crews arrive on scene. Again, any comments or suggestions, leave them in space provided. Thank you. See you next week.